Rugby is now South Africa's #1 sport. Here's why. According to BrandMapp's latest annual survey, rugby has just become the most watched sport in South Africa, overtaking football. In a country where football was always the people's game, that is a seismic shift. So how did this happen? For decades rugby in South Africa was seen as a white Afrikaner sport. Football was the sport of the majority. But something has fundamentally changed. And it goes much deeper than just winning World Cups. This is about a sport crossing racial and cultural lines that once seemed impossible to cross. 2019 was the moment everything shifted. When Siya Kolisi lifted that World Cup trophy as South Africa's first black African captain, millions of South Africans who had never connected with rugby suddenly saw themselves in that team, and then they did it again in 2023. Back-to-back World Cup wins created a national momentum that no marketing campaign could ever manufacture. Here's why this isn't just World Cup euphoria. School rugby is growing in communities where it had zero foothold before. Taverns and townships that had football on the TV are now watching Springbok games, and the children who grew up watching those World Cup wins are now forming their sporting identities. They'll carry that attachment for life. The transformation of the Springbok squad hasn't just been cosmetic either, it's felt authentic, and South African supporters have responded to that authenticity. Compare this to cricket in the 1990s, it had its moment of national unity but never truly crossed over into all communities. Rugby under Kolisi feels genuinely different. The Springbok jersey has become one of the few symbols in South Africa that truly unites the nation across racial lines. Rugby hasn't just won World Cups, it's won over a country. Let me know in the comments, do you think this shift is permanent, or does it depend on the Springboks keep winning? See you next video.